Anxiety is like a smoke alarm. Anxiety is like a smoke alarm that's in your house. And that smoke alarm is going off. And a lot of the times we think of anxiety like it's a bad thing. Anxiety is meant to help you, not to hurt you. Anxiety is like the smoke alarm that's in your house. So smoke alarm goes off. It's detecting that there's a problem somewhere within the house. Now you can either deal with the problem, and you could deal with what's causing your anxiety and what's causing the smoke alarm to go off. You could deal with it, or there's the other option. You could put a towel over it. You can muffle the noise. You could turn it off, but that doesn't get rid of the issue. We resort to substances. We resort to things that are gonna long-term hurt us in the process, but short-term, what do? They numb us. Short-term, they get rid of this feeling of anxiety. They get rid of this feeling of there's something wrong with me. The more you try to ignore the facts, and the more you try to ignore the fact that you're not paying attention to what's bothering you, you're not paying attention to these underlying things that are obviously messing with you, the more that you ignore it, the worse the anxiety is gonna be. For the last few weeks, I've been back in school, I've been back in college. Every single week, I've put off doing my assignments. I've put off going to sleep. All these times that I've put off going to sleep, I've put off these assignments, but at the same time, still trying to wake up and push and go to school and make content and do all these things. I overworked myself to the point where I was at work and I dropped. Like I had to call out the next day. I was sick. I made myself sick by not addressing problems that I knew I had. But instead of seeing what's smoking in the house, I just put a towel over the alarm and kept walking. And that's what anxiety is. And every single time that you ignore the cause and you ignore the root of what's bothering you, because you can act like you don't know it, but everybody knows that underlying, everybody knows that subconscious thing. Everybody knows that subconscious thing that's in the back of your head that you're not addressing. Whether it's talking to, I don't know, whether maybe you're trying to talk to a girl. Maybe you don't know how to say something to a partner that you're with, but you know you need to say it. Maybe there's something that you need to get done. Maybe you need to get work done. Maybe you need to get homework done. The point is, the longer that you hold things back and the longer that you prevent yourself from addressing things that bother you and things that might not make you happy doing. So for example, I'm not the happiest when I get homework done, I'm not the happiest doing schoolwork. I'm not the happiest at my job all the time. But some things are a mean to an end. If I don't go to work for a period of time, as much as I don't like work, if I don't go to work for a period of time, I'm not gonna have money in my pockets to drive around. I'm not gonna have money in my pockets to buy new camera equipment and go to the studio. If I know that I am not working towards this thing I'm hurting myself. I'm only hurting myself. So you have to realize that sometimes things are gonna bother you that are actually helping you. So anxiety is your mind telling you what you need to hear. And the longer you ignore it, the worse things are gonna get. Stop ignoring your thoughts.